Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to the February love readings for the zodiac signs. For those of you who are not familiar with my channel and how my readings work, I'm going to explain that really quickly. The partner's energy is on this side, your energy is on this side, and then there's the energy of the connection. Um, yeah, so that's how my readings work. But bear in mind that when I'm saying partner, it does not have to be a committed relationship. These readings are for whoever comes to mind as you're looking at the reading, whoever you're thinking about. Okay, so it doesn't have to be a committed relationship, or it can be. It's just whoever you're thinking of when you come to the reading. That's who you want to relate the reading to. Okay, so that's how my readings work. I also recommend that you check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. I always recommend that um, because you'll get a deeper understanding of your connection that way. Okay, you'll get to see the relationship different from different perspectives. Uh, Also, if you all have not, I have a monthly twin flame reading. There's a monthly and a mid-month reading that are $5 that I do every month. If these are resonating with you, if my readings resonate with you, I highly recommend that you check out the monthly twin flame readings. There's always like a little teaser video that announces, if you look under my videos, there's always a teaser that announces when the new monthly reading is out. The February $5 twin flame reading is already out. I'll provide a link for that as well in the description box, as well as how you can book a private reading with me. So I highly recommend that you check out the monthly twin flame divine connection reading. Okay, so let's get started with the reading. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I just did this whole reading and it wasn't recording for you, Gemini. So I am going to just start again. Okay. That is just crazy. Okay, so the energies for the month: the partner is giving and receiving, dreams coming true, and well-deserved reward. Your energies is embrace, blossom, sadness, and isolation. The overall energy for the month is release. And the energy for the connection is daydream and decisions. They're sending in lead. You're bringing in balance. Okay. So what I'm seeing is that for the partner, in some way they're needing to get free within themselves, where they're having, because of some way that they need to be free within themselves, they're under some type of illusion in terms of the reciprocity and the giving and receiving within the connection. Because what I'm seeing here is that you're in a place of embracing, where you're open to the world, you're feeling strong within yourself, you have this awareness, almost like, I'm going to be okay regardless, I know that I'm going to be okay. And so that's leaving you more open, where you're like ready to accept whatever's coming your way, like you're open to the flow of life, and you're just in that space. But see, at the same time, it's like you're waiting on something from them, in terms of, and then they're under some type of illusion. So what this is showing me is you're waiting on them to get free within themselves, or to overcome whatever this internal obstacle is, and bring you something that you feel you need from them. It's kind of like this energy of, I've been waiting for this for a long time. It's time now. It's like, if I don't, the love is still on the table, but if I don't receive this, then I'm not giving, I'm not ready to pick up the love and deal with that. It's kind of like, I want to receive what I've been waiting on all this time. So this is showing me that there's some type of imbalance, where maybe this person is not seeing what they're not giving in the situation, or they're not seeing it clearly in terms of the giving and receiving. Because what I'm getting is, there's like this illusion of them not giving maybe what they should be giving. And it's not intentional. It's just that they have some things to get free from within themselves. So they just can't see clearly. They may think they're really giving more than what they are, and they just can't see it. And so that has them at this place of feeling like everything that they want, they have. They're feeling like their dreams came true. They have it all in the palm of their hands, and they're at peace. Like they're at peace, even while you're sitting here waiting on something from them that you've been waiting on for the longest time. Like they're not even getting it. They're not even seeing it. They're like totally fine and at peace. Okay. And this is coming from, once again, this illusion. And I'm really getting that it's an ego identity illusion. It's somehow connected to how they see themselves in their ego identity and not in who they truly are. And so what's happening is it's almost like they feel like they're this grandiose, great person that's on top of the world. Like they deserve everything that they're getting, which we're not saying that that's not true. They do deserve it, but they're missing the point that you deserve it too. And it's like this ego illusion is kind of putting them in a place where they can't see clearly in terms of the giving and receiving and the reciprocity, that it's not fair or maybe it's not equal, and they think it is in some way. And this is coming from them seeing themselves as they want to see themselves, as the ego or picture that they've painted of themselves within their mind that causes them to not really see things clearly. Okay. And so you've been waiting on something from them for a long time, but you're also feeling strong within yourself where you're ready to embrace the world. You have a new awareness. There's been something blossoming or flowering or growing within you. And it's kind of like you're to a place where if they don't bring this, you're feeling like you're ready to still, you've blossomed and you've gained so much from this. It's almost like you're still not mad either way. It's like, I'm not mad either way if you can't bring it. And if I do ultimately have to release you or release this situation, I'm okay with what I've gained. I've grown from this. I've got new light from this. Something blossomed for me regardless. Like maybe because I'm getting like more creative, more ideas, like your frame of reference has expanded. Your possibilities have expanded. Your ideas have expanded. You have new ideas and ways of seeing things, and maybe even more creativity out of all of this, but then there's still this sadness where it's kind of like, but I wanted you. Like I've gained all of these other things. I've gained these lessons. I've gained all this, but I wanted you. So there is some sense of sadness and some sense of awareness of loss. There's still like, if they're not going to be fair in the reciprocity, then it's kind of like there's still this feeling of sadness about that. And but for most of you, majority of you, it's kind of like you have this new awareness. So even if you're sad about it, it's like, I'm not going to try to manipulate this situation anymore. I'm not going to try to pull the strings, and I am not going to close my eyes to the fact that you're not giving enough. I'm not going to close my eyes to that fact anymore and pretend and wear this mask and be somebody else, waiting on you to bring to me what you should freely be giving. And I'm not going to do anything to try to encourage you to give to me what you should freely be giving. I'm releasing it. Now, there's a small percentage of you that are kind of taking that in the wrong way in terms of this. Like you're taking this sadness and isolation as you should try to do more. You should close your eyes, and that's going to throw you off balance. Okay. That's a very small percentage of you. But for those of you who are going in that direction with that, you really want to rethink it. When I look at the energy of the connection, okay, we have dreams and decisions. He or she is bringing in lead, you're bringing in balance. Now, this is what I'm seeing here. What's really going on this month is like, it's really about releasing the fantasy or the daydream of things, the thoughts in your head, and it's time for completion. It's like time to release that and get into what is grounded, what is sturdy, what is true, and make some decisions here. It's really like this is decision time for the both of you. Because for them, it's like they have to make the decision of if they're going to step out of the shadows and really step up and be that king or queen in this situation and take the lead and follow their dreams. Like, what are they going to do? in terms of if they're going to step out of the shadows or not. Are they going to step out and see themselves in the light of who they really are, or are they just going to continue to see themselves as they want to see themselves, and be oblivious to everything else around them? So this is a time for them to really dream and figure out what they want, and to actually step out towards that. Okay, that's the decision they're going to have to make. And for you, it's like you're going to have to look back over this and learn the lessons of the past, and like open things up and really get balance within yourself, so that you can make a balanced decision and release, not one based on daydream, but one based on the reality of the situation as you look over the past. And as you do that, it brings you into balance where you can make a balanced decision about this situation. Because I'm really getting that for the both of you, it's really about decision time. Like there's a decision that needs to be made. And it's like both of you have to release some things in order to make a balanced decision. Okay? And then when I pulled the Romance Angels card, when I just did the reading, it came out finances and career. And what I'm really getting for this is that what's really going on here, somehow finances and career is affecting both of you being able to make this decision and release whatever you need to release in order to, make that decision, make the right decision. Because for them, it may be that somehow their career is playing a role in them seeing themselves the way that they're seeing themselves, and them not seeing that there's some type of illusion in terms of their giving and receiving. They may not be able to see that because somehow their career is making them, unable to see it. And then for you, it's like somehow maybe finances or your career is somehow playing a role in you being able to look at this situation in a balanced way and release what you need to release and make a decision. So either way, somehow career and finances is definitely playing a role in the way, you guys being able to make the decisions that you need to make for this month. Okay. So Gemini, that is your reading for the month of February. If my readings resonate with you, give me a thumbs up and support the channel. Also share the videos with others who they may help. And if my readings resonate with you, especially on a regular basis, that is a sign that I am being used to help you at this time in your journey. So I would recommend you definitely doing the $5 monthly twin flame reading, which the link for that will be in the description box below. Also, if my readings have been resonating with you, especially on a regular basis, that is a sign that I am being used for you right now. So if you're looking to get a personal reading, that's how you want to make that decision, based on where the messages are coming through for you, where the messages are resonating for you. Okay, so the link for that to book a private reading with me is going to also be in the description box below. Once again, make sure that you check out your moon and rising signs, as it will give you more clarity. If you do not know what your moon and rising signs are, I recommend that you Google it, and you can Google like moon sign calculator and figure that out, because it will definitely give you a deeper perspective on your situation. Okay, Gemini, thank you guys so very much. Thank you so much for all the love, the comments, the shares, all of that. I appreciate each and every one of you so very much. And you have a fabulous February, Gemini, and I will see you in March. Bye-bye.